Good morning, greetings and salutations. I hope I'm recording now. I got no way of telling me if I am or not on this end of the phone here. So hopefully somebody will pop in and give me a thumbs up or something, let me know that things are going well. So uh, once again, doing a little knife sharpening to do some carving. Hey, good morning, whoever you are. Could you please give me a thumbs up to let me know if I got sound coming through? I got to turn the mic on to start with, and then this one might be dead. So I got some backed up, hopefully. Oh, won one, lost one. So all right. But hey, everybody, appreciate you tuning in over the past few videos and being very receptive to thumbs ups and leaving comments and everything else that I need just to keep pursuing. I think we hit 180 subscribers this past week, which is fantastic. I know it sounds like a huge amount left to go. We got 320 to go, but that's just three. That's not 500. So hey, hey, good morning to everybody. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Got your coffee? Me and my blue Yeti. Hang on a minute. Good God, that stays hot. All right. Anyway, appreciate everybody that's been tuning in and following the videos and following along. It helps my channel so much. I appreciate it. We're sharpening up my carving knives. I got some flex cut knives. I love these flex cuts. Different. This is for like deep gouging or chipping. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Who we got there? RC. What this channel about? Well, basically about old man stuff. I do a daily creek report. I know it seems crazy, but I love it. Our creek is ever changing. Where we're located at on the creek, it in one little bit of an inch of rain, it can change from a mighty flood to practically nothing in less than a day. So I just report on that. I'm into archery. I do a lot of archery. Throw knives. I slingshot. Matter of fact, I brought my slingshot to show everybody today. I think I've posted this before, but it's a Fowler signature simple shot. I love this slingshot. It's my favorite. I got a couple others from Simple Shot, but this one here is the one I carry the most. And some woodworking projects. I haven't really displayed old Uncle Wilford here too much, but do some wood carvings. I do a little bit of everything. I got too many hobbies just to really pin down to a couple things. So I just share it all. That's so it's good morning. All I see is Gordon. I can't make out the first half. Sorry there. But yeah, we just hobbies, goofing around, and do a little funny stuff occasionally, but usually it's the creek report. I hope you're still there listening. But anyway, try and get these knives all wetted up, sharpened up. I was going to finish the carving on my walking stick while I had a chance. I probably vibrating the camera there. Sorry about that. So obviously I'm coming through okay. Anybody out there can give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. RC, anything away from politics? Yes, I try to stay away from the politics. No one liked my views, and I probably wouldn't like a bunch of the others, so I just don't go that route. Everybody needs a break from that stuff right now. So, but yeah, I do a lot of homemade stuff. You know, homemade targets. I've displayed crafts in the past. Like I say, I even, I do figurines. Let's see here. I started these a ways back. They're still on the to finish thing. It's the three little bears. Hey, Papa Bear, Mom Bear, and Baby Bear. I got the eyeballs that Zill set in them. That was supposed to be a Christmas gift for my granddaughter, but now I got to add another baby bear and then make another set. So I got a grandson to do too. So that's kind of what we do around here. We don't really nothing political. That it's I don't even go there. So yeah, RC, that's what we do. We archery is probably my main thing. So more fire. Oh yeah, yeah. I did have a pretty good blaze going this spring. I did over the winter. We piled up. Well, typically over the winter we pile up all the debris that floats into our yard when the creek gets up over the winter time. Um, Sometime back on one of the short videos, I posted our footbridge getting wiped out. Uh, and the epic flood we had that time. That one was really bad, but they still get above the bank. And in doing so, a lot of branches and tree trunks and stumps and logs come up, wind up in our yard. And we pile it up springtime, light it up. I mean, there's no other way. You can't compost it. It's way too much. So we just burn it off. Joy Stevens, blessing. Hey, love your look. Hey, that's the only one I got. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. RC, what part of the country are you from? My 17 years here. I'm in southern Indiana. I born and raised. I was one of the last babies Dr. Buckingham ever delivered at home. My dad and Doc Buckingham was in the front room watching a basketball tournament while Mom and Mrs. Buckingham was in the bedroom and Mom was in delivery. Oh, I love to go fishing. I love to go fishing. That's I'd say I love any kind of old style of target shooting, any kind. Like I say, archery, knife throwing, slingshot, swirling things, staff sling. But then I've been trying to teach myself, haven't done it this year, but I've been trying to teach myself fly fishing. Um, I make lures. I don't hunt. I know that's all that. But hey, Wade, how are you doing? I do remember you. Straw Ford, thank you. Hi, how you doing? And the fishing. Unfortunately, I just with watching. We took on watching the grandkids like 3 days out of the week, and the other four were scrambling to get everything done. So don't leave a lot of time for fishing because I take great pride in cutting the grass, and that's in our what we got our two locations. So it's roughly about a 5 hour, 6 hour process of cut and weed eat. What weed eat I do. My wife, Mrs. 58, 56, takes on a lot of the weed eating when she can, and the neighbor does too. And then I weed eat some too as well. So we got about 7 acres altogether that we keep manicured. It's a senior thing. That's all I can say. Um, yeah, I try to pass it down. That was kind of the premises of this whole channel was, I'm sure everybody somewhere in the family has that big box of old photos and you break them out every now and then and you go through them and as a kid, you're looking at them and go, who in the world's this? Well, in today's society, we really don't have that photos. We got thumb drives and we got CDs and we got just countless amount of photos onto your RAM drive and on your phone. And this way, whenever my grandkids want to see what their poppy's all about, because in my family, I'm Poppy. I love it. And that way they can come to this channel and see me. So hopefully someday, sometime, they'll get to do that. That's what this whole thing's about for my grandkids. So that's why I'm doing it. And in order to stay around, I might be way mistaken on this. I don't know. I'm just an old man trying to figure it out. I think I got to be monetized, and in order to do so, I got to get to that certain level, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. And if I don't, I know it'll be around at least 10 years. So that way, hopefully, I'm still making these in 10 years. That'd be nice. Who knows? You never know. It's like a little over almost 3 weeks ago, or a month ago, I totaled our truck, our only transportation. Um, oh, I certainly will, Joy. That sounds like a good deal. Email you. It's just give me your email and comments. I'm not really sure how to do that, and then we'll do that. We'll get together and do an interview. I'd like that. I've thought about doing that from time to time. Start interviewing some people. So, isn't that a fascinating review on the future? Yeah, and I think that's what drove me to this was so my grandkids at some point in time they can say, well, there's my papa. This is what he was doing. This is what I was into, and hopefully that'd be more of an impact than that'd be more of an impact to them than just looking at photos and trying to figure out what I was about. This way, they're going to have a better idea. Because there's quite an age difference. I got there's one that's about to turn 4, and another one just turned 1, and well, we'll say, yeah, 67. So it's hang on a minute, write it down or screen save it. It's okay, screen save it. Help me out on that. What do I need to do that? Oh, write it down. Well, you can always I'll have to hopefully Mrs. 5856 is watching. She's my IT department, so she'll be able to save that for me, and then we'll do an interview. But yeah, it all stemmed from just having a video and audio connection to my grandkids years down the road. And who knows, maybe great grandkids. We'll see, because I look at some YouTube videos and I see they've been on there for 15 years or 16 years. The oldest one I've ever seen, I don't know if there are older, but the only one I personally have ever seen is 16 years that it's been on there. But the guy is still actively putting out videos, so that might be the difference. I don't know if YouTube cuts you off on the back end after so long, once you stop making videos. I mean, that would make sense. And somehow or other they're archived, they're out in the ether somehow, and I just don't know how that comes about. But that's why we started doing this, and so far it's been successful. I hope it goes on. And the live chat stream, I got no idea what I'm doing. So hey, we're Dennis, we need some Viking music lyrics. Well, I don't know any. So hey, Dennis. But yeah, I like the Viking lure. I have to say I'm fascinated with it, but yeah, I don't know any what are they called? Viking. I know I'm going to catch hell for my sister for not knowing that. But anyway, um, she would be the person I need to contact about that. I suspect she'll be picking up on the last half of this. I'm usually only good for about a half hour unless someone really in RC. Hey, RC, how we doing? The Norse. There we go. I thought about braiding my beard and braiding my hair back when I had it longer. I just recently got a haircut. I had my hair grown for about 2 years, so it was getting to the point that it was just too much. North Shanties. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. Yes. And I don't have the voice for it. Sorry, but I sound like a cat in a blender when I try to sing. So I don't do it. I mean, I sing to my granddaughter, but she don't care right now. Yeah, this is my favorite walking stick, and I had an Uncle Winford That's who's on the top of it. I don't know if anybody could see the face I got carved in there. It's kind of a Viking-ish looking theme. And I could make them. Thank you, Joy. And then of course I got my saw and hammer. I'm a, we'll say, retired carpenter, but the thing about carpentry is you don't ever really retire. You get less active. That's about it. I can't really say that. Make some lyrics for someone else to sing. Oh, good point. Good point. I'll see I'll see if I can figure something out. Heck, I like to think I'm creative, but yeah, I do a lot of carving. The bears, like I say, I need to make. Well, I need to make one more baby bear and then a full another set of Mama and Papa's nice flower. Oh, the metal flower. My tapestry or the metal flower I showed there last week. But yeah, we got a lot of putting in some dates. I'll not say them out loud. Eventually, you'll be able to see them, but that's what I got. My wife's sons, daughter-in-laws, and my grandbabies. they they made the stick, and then heck, who knows? It'll probably be part of my eulogy. That way, they don't have to say anything. They just pass the stick around. Dennis, you can handle a way to provide how to pro sound by instrument or whistling. Oh, man, yeah. What are your glasses? Joy, what are my glasses? What by your glasses? Oh, flower. Here, I got you. I'm slow. I'll catch on. That's my microphone. I have backup just in case, and then backup on the backup because the one I got by my ear, I'm not really sure of the charge on it. So yeah, you had me going about the flower. Well, last week let's see if I can read it. Yeah, last week I displayed my metal rose that I had made, and I thought that's what maybe he was referring to. So yeah, I got been dabbling of metal works, and I just dabble. I drive Mrs. 58, 56 crazy with it, but it's a lot of fun not driving her crazy while having a variety of things to do. Thank you guys. Yeah, that was my first effort at it. I watched Black Bear Forge. The old gentleman on there, he hammered one out and nothing flat, and I kind of imitated his. I made some jigs, and if you try to do some metal work like that, it's actually pretty easy. I got duck work at one of the big box stores. We won't say the name, but it rhymes with Bernard's. They had sheet metal. I'm sure everybody's seen it and just not realized it, but it's just flat sheet metal with a crimped edge. So, thoughts on teaching how to fish at Walter Woodworking? Well, I've thought about the fishing, but yeah, that'd be involved. But yeah, the metal you can get at Menards, and it's what they call pan deck. And a lot of times, instead of running ductwork in a household, they'll put metal all across the bottom of the joist, being ceiling or floor joist, and then pipe the heat in there and run it down through the floor that way. That way, they ain't got to put up tons of metal. They just put up things. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. I make anime or comic books. Wow, that's way cool. Your top choice. Oh, see, your tool of choice is craftsmanship. I can't see what that says for some reason. I only see part of it. I try to stick with top brand names when it comes to tools. It's I Bailey Planes, Stanley Bailey. I like the hybrid planes. They got the wood block and metal handles and all that. And then also I got one here that I'm in the process of replacing the handles. I got this on eBay of all things, this Stanley block plane. And the cool thing about it is not only did I get the original box that it came in, it still had the original price tag on it. And it come with the Stanley wrapped paper. I was like, wow, it's falling apart these days, daggone it. And the original instruction guide that came along with it. So I thought this was quite the find when I got this one. But even the Stanley tag, made in Sheffield, England. But it's a Stanley 4. It's not a highly sought after Stanley, but it's a Bailey Stanley, and in pretty good shape. I take it out every now and then and paste wax it down just to keep it from rusting too bad. Originally, this sold originally sold in Forest City for $9.39. So yeah, I love old tools, but this one here, it's a special one for me. One like this, I could always see. I'm a true third generation carpenter. My grandfather was a carpenter. My dad was a carpenter. My son's a carpenter. And my grandfather. Well, actually, all four of us were union carpenters. My grandfather was one of the, making sure I got all my paper. My grandfather was one of the founding union members of the local we belonged to here in town. And then my dad was a not recording secretary, but the treasurer for years. And instead of them having to distribute business cards. Oh, gotcha. My wife says that idea. Hey, David, how we doing? And then, so yeah, it's carpentry's in the blood. No doubt about it. I love drive my wife crazy. Go down there and going, hey, I worked there, or I ran that job there. I had the good fortune to be able to run work. I had a job one time where I really was in charge of, let me think, probably about 120 guys. It was a pretty eye-opening experience. I enjoyed all of it. I was glad to get through it. But yeah, it's a nerve-wracking career for sure. If like one day you're getting ready for a big concrete pour, you got everything all set up and you're ready to go, and that night you're laying in bed and you hear a horrific thunderstorm rolling through, and it's just downpouring rain, and it wakes you up in the middle of the night and you're panicked about what's happening, So I'm glad I don't have to experience that anymore. But anyway, yeah, it's my background and tools of choice. I got I'm like anybody else. I got everything on the wall. There's DeWalt, Bosch, some of the cheaper brands, Skill, but and then it goes to some of the higher end things, and I believe Flex Cut's one of them. I enjoy Flex Cut carving blades. They never let me down. They're they hold on. They keep an edge. Even if you go to Doug Linkard, he is a master carver, and he uses Flex Cut. He uses everything, but I think he grabs one of them first. He has a couple of knives that he's made or assembled or over the years, and he uses those quite a bit too. I hope everybody's doing well and everybody brought their coffee, because man, it's one of those mornings. Wow, I've been rambling on already for 26 minutes. That doesn't seem possible. Of course, the first 3 minutes don't count because I forgot to turn my mic on again. So, once again, good morning to everybody that's tuned in. I'm so appreciative. And to all those who have subscribed, I subscribed to the channel. Oh my God, that just makes me feel so good. Like I say, are you an Amish streamer? Well, tequila, I'm not sure what that means. I'm not Amish, but I got nothing against them. I got some Yoders in my family. RC, it's almost 10 p.m. my time. 10 p.m. watching from Japan, where you're stationed. Man, RC, you made my day. I don't know where everybody is from, but that's incredible. Thank you for even watching. Um, from Japan. I did have one guy one day watch from Bangladesh, but I think you got the time beat. So I'm always figured, so almost 10 p.m. So you're looking at, let's see, almost 9, I think here, 9 a.m. So yeah, almost 12 hours difference. Chris, how you doing? Chris Rogers. No, Ted, all right. Jesus will rapture his church soon. Oh, okay. Quite possible. I mean, who knows what's going to happen here in a few days or months or years or whatever. But like I say, I try to stay politically away from that. I just want to have fun. I've paid my dues in life. I've worked from uh, I'd get up at 4 in the morning and drive an hour and a half one way and put in my 8 to 12 hours and then do the hour and a half back and then pick up my son and then we'd have an evening and exactly. Let's enjoy something and share stories. You're right, RC. That's what I'm about, man. I enjoy the fun, fishing and archery and slingshots and knife throwing, hatchet throwing. I mean, you can throw any kind of thing. If you watch the channel, you can see I throw butter knives, saw blades, rebar. So yeah. Yes, what you thinking of Kings of Kings movie, 1961, starring Jeff Hunter, RPF. Can't say I've seen the movie Kings of Kings. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, that's what I want. I I don't want to get in any of those political arena debates or anything. I just want to just sit and carve. What Jed Clampett, wasn't he always sitting on the park bench in front of the big mansion there, just whittling away? Turns out Buddy Epstein, the guy that played Jed Clampett, well, that's good to know, Fancy Pants. DC or Marvel? Ooh, boy, that's tough. That's tough. Well, I have to say I lean towards the Marvel. However, growing up, Green Lantern and the Flash were my favorite characters. So, yeah, Batman, yeah, because Batman was just a human. I mean, he had no other than technology. He had no real superpowers other than just being a uh, true grit fighter and handling himself. Tommy Johns, Tommy Boy, nice bibs. Thank you, my friend. That's after I retired, 50 years and a half, and I wear a tool belt. I said no belts ever again. I was like bibs or elastic bands. That's all I'm wearing. So that's why we got the bibs. So yeah, me, if I go back in time, I would say Jesus Christ. Well, that's a really interesting concept. I mean, I, religion conversation is a lot like politics. It can lead you down a dark rabbit hole on a lot of things. So I have to say I'm going to have to bow out on that one. I hate to say, but The only thing I can say to that, Fancy Pants, you seem cool. Well, thank you, Fancy Pants. Uh, look like an electrician. Nope, I was always a carpenter. RC, would you want to meet my? Well, sure. Fancy Pants. If I could get back in time, I would save my relationship. Oh man, yeah, that's a yeah. What's that? Skank hunt? Skank hunt. God bless Donald Trump, King of the Earth. Well, that's one way to look at it. Or ask what you. Or ask what. Oh, my favorite movie. Ooh, well, I got two that I consider my favorites. One's Cool Hand Luke, and the other one is the original Die Hard. And yes, it's not a Christmas movie. Tommy boy, I wear bibs every day to work. I am a concrete worker. Oh, Tommy boy, I feel sorry for you. Man, that's a rough way to make a living, concrete work. I worked around a lot of good concrete men over the years. Um, I wasn't one of them. I could finish concrete. Bicentennial man. Well, I could finish concrete, but I wasn't a concrete finisher. That's an art in itself. Um, takes a lot. Yeah, you get that vibe. I was saying electrician, carpenter, plumber, because then we were the same thing, right? Oh man, it's coming through fast now. Cool Hand Luke was played every year in my house. Yeah, Cool Hand Luke is a good one, man. Paul Newman is a star in it. Yeah, and if you do the history on it, it's actually has a religious background. It is a story of Jesus Christ itself. Dirty hands, clean money. Right? I agree with you 100%, Tommy boy. Uh, he fair day's work for a fair day's pay. I was a firm believer in that, and then that I lived by that premises for. Well, I still live by it, but now I'm getting paid to sit back and do this. I mean, I'm not getting paid by YouTube. I mean, I'm getting paid by my investments over the years and everything. So it's one of those things. But yeah, hey, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Hopefully, some of you can find it in your heart to hit that subscribe button. I could use the help right now. Like I say, I'm trying to lock myself in. I'm always worried about what happens on the tail end of my videos. So, Arthur, how you doing today? So these movies are great movies. Yeah, I think so as well. So, what's your favorite movie, Tommy? I uh, I drive my wife crazy watching those two when they come across every year at Christmas time. Those movies are great movies, though. But like I say, Die Hard. Even Bruce Willis said Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, but it is indeed played at Christmas because it took place during Christmas time. So yeah, enjoy them a lot. James Cagney as an angel in dirt with dirty faces. Yeah. Oh man, you go back. That's cool. The good, the bad, and the ugly still one. That's a good one. I do watch that one. I love the doo doo doo. Wow, wow, wow. I used to have that as a ringtone for a long time. Preferred oldies. Well, I watch black and white still. Not a lot, but I still will watch them. I have a hard time watching older movies because my dad and my mom are movie buffs and they're no longer with us. So it's a little difficult for me to sit and watch older movies. And then I like movies, Big Fish, good movie. Yeah, yeah. The good. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody, I try to stay right around this for right now, this time frame. I truly appreciate everybody clicking in. Um, and once again, thank you. Oh, 66, good bad. Yes. Yeah. I seen where Clint's not doing too good these days. RC, man, I have favorite movies across different gender bonus, more like anything in college and football. Well, oh, college football. Yep, that is fun. You get to see the upcoming stars. Hey, by the way, I think about it. Daily fact: today's Tom Brady's birthday, 1977, I think, is when he was born. Um, anyway, I try to stay away from the daily trivia. That's not what my channel's about, but still, I enjoy doing that along with the Creek Report. So if you guys get a chance, follow some of the Creek Reports. Thank you very much. With that, I'm going to say good day. Everybody have a great, wonderful day. Stay safe, and I'll get to talk to you again soon. All right. I'm signing off, everybody. Have a good day.